Good afternoon. Thank you all for coming today. Before we begin, I have a couple of questions for you. Do you know what is in the food you're eating? Do you know how it was altered and what chemicals were added to it in the making process? If your answer is no to either of these questions, I will show you a few examples of what the industry uses as preservatives in the food we eat today. There are many things that we can control when it comes to our diet. Some people have a very high tempo life and tend to eat out more because it is easier and faster. Some people might describe snacks instead of eating an actual meal. But what most people don't know is that preservatives that companies put in their foods can be detrimental to your health over time. Now let's talk about how food is preserved. There are two types of preservation that takes place for food, physical and chemical. Today, we're going to be focusing on the chemical process, which is known as preservatives. Companies use preservatives to extend the shelf life and for advertising. However, the chemicals they are using can actually harm us, and some can eventually be fatal. Food preservatives are used to make food safer by killing microbiological bacteria that cause food to spoil. These include growth of bacteria, yeast, and mold. To name a few preservatives, sodium bisulfite, sodium metabisulfite, and potassium bisulfite are found in dried fruit, beer, and wine. Sodium nitrite and sodium nitrate, which are found in processed meats. Food preservatives are found in almost any food today, and if you're buying a new brand or trying something new, always check to see what is used in the process of making it. Below are just a few of the preservatives that are used today and the effect they have on your health. First, let's talk about sodium benzoate. Sodium benzoate is known to cause asthmatic reactions to those who are sensitive to it, and when combined with ascorbic acid or vitamin C, could become cancerous. This can be found in processed foods and soft drinks. Now let's talk about nitrites and nitrates. Nitrites and nitrates are used as an oxidizing agent to keep meats looking red. However, they form cancer-causing agents when combined with stomach and gastric acids. Lastly, we'll talk about potassium bromate. Potassium bromate is used while making bread that allows a flour to be aged much faster and also enhances the elasticity. This has been proven to cause cancer in thyroids and kidneys of rats. Again, these are only a mere few of the food preservatives that are used today. Now that we looked at a few preservatives and what they can do to your body, let's take a look at some other uses they have. Potassium bromate is banned from the use in Europe, Canada, and China, but is still widely used today in America. Butylated hydroxytoluene is used in jet fuels, rubber petroleum products, and embalming fluid. Butylated hydroxyanisole can be found in animal feed and food packaging. Ammonium sulfate, which can be found in cleaners and garden fertilizers. And sodium benzoate used in fireworks and rocket fuel. Here are just a couple of the healthy alternatives for food preservatives. Refrigeration. Keeping food below 37 degrees Fahrenheit helps delay the growth of bacteria but does not kill it. This can be used for raw meats and vegetables. Deep freezing. Keeping food below -1 degrees Fahrenheit, which turns moisture into ice and does not allow most bacteria to grow, and can also be used for meats, vegetables, or breads. Drying or dehydrating. Drying food out in the sun and removing the water, which can be used for meats and vegetables as well. In conclusion, we tend to eat foods without looking what is used in the making. As you have seen, there are multiple preservatives used in our food that are also used in things such as fuel and fertilizers. Before you buy a new brand or before you try something new, make sure you read the labels to find out what chemicals were used in the making. If not paying close attention to what you're eating, chances are you run into these preservatives every day. Over time, these chemicals used as preservatives can be very detrimental to your health.